Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well, keeping safe out there in the world at this current time. And today we have some more drama, and again it involves Beardo himself. Now this is Mark from Spectral Paranormal. Now he's obviously disagreed with something that Beardo's done, all within the fair use policies of reviewing videos or something like that on YouTube, and he's now copyright struck Beardo. So this is blatant abuse of the copyright system once again. Now I don't know if Mark realises this, and I've mentioned this on a lot of videos that I've done in the past. Beardo collects a lot of information and has it filed for when he needs it to file any disputes within YouTube, outside of YouTube. So he's got all the evidence and what they deem as receipts, which is to show the proof of something against somebody else's version of the events. Now I've just seen on Facebook that this went up 3 hours ago, so let me just run you through it very quickly. This is all common and public knowledge now because this is out on Facebook in a post, so I can actually read this out. But if there's any point that Beardo or anybody else doesn't want this up, then I'll take it down. But the message reads, or the post reads should I say, he's off again. Mark, not exactly being truthful. There are you. The strike has been live 13 days. My appeal was turned down because of an incorrect format and admin area. And I think he meant to put error in there. You also forgot to highlight your recent, in brackets, I read it, as attempting to threaten me with doxing, outbursts and tracking my social media down. You're harassing me and you're stalking me. All things that go against YouTube's policies, T's and C's, TOS, everything like that. Why wouldn't you share this? He asked. Because you'd have to show that as soon as I fired back, you blocked me like a proper coward. I would post this to YouTube, but that's what you want. You want to cause drama so people click on your channel. I'll save them the bother of watching. So therefore, by not reacting or doing anything at all, then it doesn't bring drama, it doesn't bring the views, it doesn't bring the attention. So I can understand quite why, you know, Beardo's not doing this, but I'm sure he will react. If this, you know, constantly continues, you will see something come from it. He then goes on to say, all you do every time you post, every time you peacock, I'm not sure if that's a misspelling of something or if it's been changed from a word that was supposed to be put in to that in autocorrect and it's gone out in the post. Every time you threaten, and yes, every time you use slurs, it adds a mounting evidence pile that you are an unhinged man that has a strange obsession with me. You were the biggest and worst pick me member of the community, and when I did pick you, you cried. You unleashed an assault of hate and slurs that this community has never seen before. In the last 10 months, how many communities, even ones that don't like me, in brackets, have banned or blocked you? And please, don't stop referring to other channels as pissant channels. Your recent post about me has 0 likes, so whatever he's put out and said and done has obviously not even been watched, not gained attention, not gone anywhere. Nothing. The channels you call pissants have more views and interactions than you. Now isn't that weird? All the channels that he's said are pissant, tiny channels and everything, taking the piss out of. Funny how they're doing better than a channel like him, isn't it? Why? Because they are not horrible people, just stating facts. Also, with your threats in my personal Facebook message, you admit to asking me to look at your channel. That's permission, genius. You gave me permission and then hit me with a strike 10 months later. Now, didn't something like that happen with another channel, like Real Evidence or something? And a few others? They were given permission to look at something under the fair use terms of YouTube when reviewing videos. They were given carte blanche to give their own opinions. I think one was a skeptic and one was a debunker or something else. Given clear permission to actually look at a video and then got hit with a copyright strike like that. But luckily, those copyright strikes have now been overturned. So, as I said before in the previous video, congratulations to all the channels that had that unfair strike put on them, you know, rescinded. So, congratulations to you. That just shows how people blatantly using the copyright system in the wrong way, you know, should those channels have their strike put on them, that could potentially affect them. So I'm happy that that actual rescinded strike went back and got taken off. But the unfortunate thing is it didn't get reversed on the channel that put it on them, even when they expressed permission for their video and footage to be critically analysed, as I said, in the right way, of YouTube and the fair use policy. Okay, back to this. Oh dear, that right there is proof of malicious copyright usage, as I've just explained. You claim to have my phone number, so I told you to prove it. Block. I know you have my phone number, it's part of the copyright fall. You haven't done any digging, you've lied there to make yourself look tough. And now you're doing a victory lap, pretending you beat me or some crap because of a format issue when I filled in the form. It's been resubmitted, but you haven't brought that up, have you? Absolute joke. The most views you ever had when I covered you at your request. You should be thanking me, providing a service to, what was that term again? Oh, a pissant channel. These are Beardo's words, by the way. Even if by some bizarre fluke you win the copyright issue, you will always be known as Mark, that when he was fairly critiqued, as he demanded for weeks or months, tantrumed and used threats and trans hate comments. How this bloke is still on this platform, I do not know. Mark, you are 100% the worst person I've ever had the misfortune of dealing with in my YouTube journey. Yeah, you're worse than the guy that pulls skulls from graves. We know who you're talking about. Mr. Andrew Proving Demons. I bet Mummy is so proud of you, her little soldier. I'm off to watch Silence of the Lambs. It puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the hose again. To some that will make a lot of sense and make the breakfast drink spray. Alright, there you go. So there are some screenshots and things, and if you're a follower of Beardo on YouTube, you will see Facebook, sorry, you will see all of that and some of the screenshots and other things. Now, Mark, what you fail to realise is, as I've said, Beardo collects evidence like people collect stamps. And the more that you do, the more evidence he's got against you to go down the legal route or contact YouTube should he choose to do that. But that's between you and Beardo and what Beardo's decision eventually becomes. So, Mark, you actually have no chance of going up against someone like Beardo. Even though you think you got the advantage, you have completely and utterly failed already. All that information is collated along with all the information that Beardo's collected in the past. And if it's used against you, the only one that's going to lose is you. So the best thing to do is give up now, issue an apology for everything you've done, and just hope that that will put an end to it. Because if you carry on, this is going to have some serious consequences and come back on you, should Beardo decide to act in the proper way. Because what you've done is you've been slurring people's good nature. You've been making disgusting comments about trans people and other things, along with misuse of the copyright system and everything else. And you're in complete violation of YouTube's TOS and T's and C's. So, as I said, best thing you can do now is quit. But if you continue to carry this on, the only person that's going to regret it is you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Help support the channel. Don't go giving hate to this this channel, Mark and Spectral Paranormal. Don't go over there and start being like everybody else and dropping hate comments and nastiness and toxicity and hateful stuff. Don't go invading anything that they do, if they do lives and things like that. Just remember, this channel is not worth bringing the drama to. So yeah, anyway, I will catch you on the next one. Take care of yourself out there in the world. Bye for now.